Hi, do you want to know what video games are for some reason from like a child's perspective? I'm the child in speaking. Great. Yeah, that's fantastic. I would hope so, so I can like stop talking to myself and start talking about video games. Oh yeah. Okay. So, um, you probably recognize this picture right here. The little shit. That's horrible. Um, there you go. Something like something like. Anyway, pretend this is a easily recognizable controller. There you go. Or you probably recognize like a monitor. You know what I'm saying? Holy shit. Video games are basically little like entertainment things that you can, children love. I mean, adults love even now, but they usually their addiction starts when they're children. It's basically this little thing that you can spend your a lot of like time of your life doing because it makes you happy. It's easier to do than like let's say get really good at. Oh, I don't like Bitcoin mine. I don't know, dude. It's like VG video games is better in like smiley terms than uh, Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? It's also popular because it's popular to watch, not even do. It like the point is to make you very happy by giving you something to do. I don't know what to do other than your actual tasks, which makes you happy. Which makes you happy because you don't have to do these, and instead you can do something that is more colorful and better, more entertaining. And once you get good at it, then you start earning like skills and getting cool, and you get cool rewards from it. And even better, there's other people like you in communities that support what you do, so you can keep doing what you're doing, which is like video games, fun. You know what I'm saying? Fun, very very good. They're easy to figure out, but not too easy, so that you get sucked in trying to get better at it. For example, you can absorb the controls really easily, but the puzzles in a video game aren't easy. The puzzles in quotes, because not every video game is the same, and they're very different, and their obstacles are it doesn't matter. Who cares? Yeah, they're little fun machines that work to grab your attention, um, and keep it and hold it there. And it usually drains a lot of people's time. It's a very time consuming thing, which is what video game creators want. Um, Video games, I've already mentioned this, but they're popular because people even love watching them because there's a community built around them. And people usually like popular. In order to get a popular video game, you need a bunch of people to like it. But once a bunch of people like it's like dominoes falling. If like two people like a video game for a reason, then they've already got enough to start building a community. All they need is to tell a third person about it, or this or that, and have consistency in what they're talking, like word of voice. And a popular video game, if it's doing good, it'll just gain traction and become more popular. People will talk about them or this or that until eventually, people don't, and stocks die. But that's fine. That once they get popular, a bunch of people want to also join the bandwagon, because everybody else is doing it for the community. Because part of the fun for at least a lot of the popular video games is the fact that everyone else is doing them too. Um, and fun is fun equals good in people's minds, because why wouldn't it? There's literally no reason why it wouldn't be good, other than like if it's an actual Okay, it's known that these are addictive, but if it's actually an addiction that is stopping you from like paying taxes, for example, that will get you that'll get you in prison. You know, like not good. That's like bad addictive. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it would probably be better to like, well, better is subjective, so it really doesn't matter, but like, it'd probably be better to like really get good at like real, I mean, it's insulting to say real life things, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like if like video games require a lot of concentration as well, a lot of effort, a lot of energy, and they suck you in and take that from you instead of you giving that willingly until eventually you think that you're giving it willingly. So, yeah, it'd be kind of better like, it's kind of like willing first, then unwilling, and then belief of willing. Um, yeah, it's one of the many vices and things we do to spend our time doing our little limited, cool, fun time. Um, I should also add they suck like a lot of your time. Let's add a clock there for some reason, and so because of that, you could be advised not to do them. It also might, hurt your eyes, but you can also just get like blue light glasses or like, wear, not wear, put like, the yellow, the cool night screen thing. Uh, yeah, yeah, that's basically it. I mean, it doesn't even have to be like video games, like games in general. This is basically applies. It's just that video games is like, that's the direction we're going in. Like it's not like people are gonna start pumping out like new popular board games that are gonna kick off and people are gonna start building communities around them. Although I guess that is possible and someone should go do that because that'd be like interesting to watch. But yeah. Imagine if like all the people who were like playing these were like concentrated in like, I don't know, like finding the cure to cancer or something, and then they like found it as fun as spending a bunch of time like killing like fake people or something. Um, they would probably get a lot done or something. That's like, I don't know. I guess the downside to these cool fun things is that if it's harder to find other things fun that are equally difficult because these trap you because you get good at them, and once you get good at them you want to keep doing them, and there's diversity, you can never stop learning. It's like the real world, in quotes again. I don't want to, it's not like this is the fake world either. um but yeah, it's just very distracting and it keeps you from doing what you want to do. It fools you into thinking that this is what you want to do. Let's say this is what you want to do. You know for sure you just want to do video games all the time, and you actually have the option to do that. Let's say they're giving you money somehow. Um, Great. Go ahead, keep doing that for the rest of you can choose whatever to do with your life. I mean, I don't really care. Like, I'm not gonna be affected, whatever you do. But like, also, it would be super cool if you put all of your cool like hand-eye coordination and like great skills into not video game use. My recommendation, because it would also benefit me if you could be doing that instead of like having all that cool fun. Especially since, I mean, you are learning skills and you are getting better, but in the end, there isn't like, it's not like there's a goal. You can just keep getting better and keep getting more fun until it gets boring. In which case, why would you do that unless you're already too far in which you keep playing until for some reason you can't. But then you move on to a different game that has like a weird application of your skills, and that's kind of fun and interesting. And then you keep learning, and you keep going into that bad boy. Anyway, what I recommend, in my humble opinion, is if you're getting all these cool skills, I would try to make it fun to get good at doing things that have more, in quotes, real world effects, since you clearly have the concentration um, hand-eye coordination to do it. Uh, like it would just be helpful to me personally. It's a completely selfish ask, but yeah, that's what they are.